If Buddha became a billionaire, Buddhism would not have been born. If God was a billionaire, Christianity would not exist in the world. Therefore, material life is only a means to maintain life. It cannot be used as a measure to apply to society. The more material things are in excess, the more karma is created. Social evils also come from what people try to create to increase demand, stimulating greed and desire. Money is not bad. Only people who cannot control their greed are called bad. Making money without morality will destroy a generation. Sufficient economic development is good. Too strong economic development will create material surplus. Embezzlement, corruption, war, debauchery, many strange pleasures created by people are also to satisfy greed. What is the meaning of life? Besides material things, have we ever wondered about the meaning of our life? Why did God and Buddha not care about material things? Why did they choose a simple, not rich, lifestyle? Even though they were very poor, thousands of people and billions of people in the world still admired them. After thousands of years, virtue was still honored. So material things do not determine their consciousness. Material things only determine the consciousness of those who depend on and use material things to enjoy and show off. Those who use material things to commit evil acts will be punished by the law of cause and effect. Therefore, the lives of famous singers and actors. They have a lot of money, but their lives are always unstable. All come from an imbalance in life. If you lean too much towards something, it will take over your thoughts. Wealth, property, and money help you buy what you want, but it can also ruin your life if you lack morality and personality. Through this, we will learn more deeply to see the meaning of current life that is happening in reality, to see whether human behavior is going in a beneficial or harmful direction. In the fast pace of modern life, many people seem to be caught up in the worries of daily needs like food, shelter, and money. They immerse themselves in the endless cycle of work and consumption without pausing to reflect on the true purpose of life. The image of a pig in a pen is a satirical metaphor, illustrating the meaningless way of life many lead, satisfying only basic needs without caring for deeper spiritual values. The relationship between wealth and human value is also worth pondering. If large houses and great assets are the only standards by which we measure worth, then spiritual leaders like Jesus or Buddha, who owned nothing, would hold no value. However, history has shown the opposite. A person's value lies not in material possessions, but in what they contribute to society, in the lessons they impart, and in their spiritual offerings. This reminds us that the measure of a fulfilled life is not the accumulation of wealth, but the timeless values we embody. The pain and insecurity of wealthy individuals can sometimes be even more apparent than in those with less. When assets are lost, mental crises can push people toward extreme actions such as suicide. This proves that if happiness was solely based on material wealth, then the rich would be the happiest people. But reality shows that dependence on wealth leads to greater anxiety and insecurity. Material possessions may buy comfort, but they cannot buy inner peace. Once again, the contrast between material and spiritual wealth becomes clear. Happiness is not solely tied to material wealth, but to inner balance. Many find the meaning of life through the difficulties they face. It is the challenges and hardships that help people grow, develop, and see life from a deeper perspective. The most valuable lessons are not gained through easy experiences, but through moments of suffering and hardship. This is clear evidence that the true value of life is forged through growth after each stumble. Thus, we realize that it is not just about asking the question of life's meaning, but it is also an invitation to self-reflection. Happiness does not always come from material things or superficial appearances. It lies in relationships, in inner development, in sharing and understanding. We need to pause and reevaluate how we are living and the values we pursue. What are we living for? When comparing GDP, gross domestic product, and GNH, gross national happiness, we see a stark difference. GDP measures material growth, while GNH evaluates satisfaction and human happiness. In today's society, many people confuse these concepts, equating success with financial gain. This not only distorts our understanding of happiness, but also leads to commodifying everything, emotions, morality, into money. Marriage becomes a business contract, and education is turned into a profit-driven industry. In the field of education, many parents have unconsciously treated it as a service to purchase. They forget that education is the process of nurturing the soul and developing the character of a child. When education is commercialized, it harms not only the teaching profession, but also the future of the younger generation. Families and schools must work together to create a comprehensive learning environment where children are taught not only knowledge, but also character, love, and dedication. Equating happiness with wealth and consumption is a common mistake. While modern life brings convenience, it also comes with harsh realities. High suicide rates, rising violence in many developed countries. Material prosperity does not equate to happiness. Statistics on suicides and mass shootings in the US are clear evidence of this. These figures remind us that while GDP may rise, it does not always reflect progress in happiness and societal peace. Indicators such as the consumption of medicine or the growth of funeral homes do not signal a healthy society. They may reflect the suffering, insecurity, and loss within it. Therefore, we need a deeper view of life's values. True happiness doesn't come from external things, but must be built from within. This requires us to develop inner values, meaningful relationships, instead of endlessly chasing wealth and material possessions. The value of life is not only found in experiences, but also in the ability to learn from them. Only a combination of deep experiences and correct perception can create true value. Ultimately, we are called to reflect on happiness and success in modern society. These thoughts are not only worth contemplating, but also essential to change the way we perceive and act in our daily lives. And the ultimate question still echoes: what are we living for? Perhaps this is one of the most profound and universal questions humanity has always wrestled with. From philosophy, religion, to art and science, humans have continuously sought the meaning of life because we long to rise above mere material needs, to uncover the true essence of existence. Perhaps the meaning of life isn't a single answer, correct for everyone. Instead, it is a personal journey where each person discovers their own answer through experiences, relationships, and the challenges they face. For some, the meaning of life may lie in building a happy family, loving and caring for loved ones. For others, it may come from serving the community, doing something greater than oneself, like protecting the environment or helping the less fortunate. Additionally, religions offer their own perspectives on life's meaning. In Buddhism, for example, one finds meaning through enlightenment, liberation from suffering, and the cycle of birth and death. In Christianity, life's purpose is in loving and serving God and loving others. However, life's meaning doesn't necessarily have to relate to metaphysical or religious concepts. For some, it might simply be about being present, living fully in each moment and in each relationship. Happiness isn't in the destination, but in the process of growth, learning, and sharing. Difficulties and challenges also play a crucial role in the search for meaning. Suffering and adversity make us question ourselves and open up opportunities for growth and development. Through these, we gradually uncover deeper values such as patience, gratitude, and empathy. The meaning of life, if generalized, could be a balance between understanding oneself, connecting with the world around us, and contributing positively to this life. We may not always find the perfect answer immediately, but it is the process of seeking, discovering, and overcoming challenges that leads us to deeper answers. Ultimately, rather than constantly asking, what is the meaning of life? Perhaps it is more important to live a meaningful life. By living genuinely, with integrity, and with love, life itself will reveal its meaning.